The biggest North Texas city yet to consider pulling out of Dallas area rapid transit, DART, has taken the next step toward doing so. Let me show you. Plano now joining Farmers Branch and Highland Park in voting to move forward with a special election next May. Irving may discuss that matter tomorrow. Whether they, too, will let voters decide whether or not to keep or drop the transit system that has been a part of their lives for more than 4 decades. As our Aaron Jones shows us tonight, North Texans have a lot to say about this issue.
More than 100 North Texans showed up to tonight's meeting to address the Plano City Council. For some, they say DART is the most affordable and easiest way to get to and from work. But for others, like the disabled, they say it's their only mode of transportation.
And I'm terrified at what's going to happen if you vote me out. And that's what it amounts to. Obviously, I'm not the only one. I've been trying to hold my tears back for days over this.
Most speakers Wednesday said they don't want to see Plano pull out of DART, but there was some support for the idea.
I've personally witnessed public drug use, indecent exposure, urination, and aggressive behavior. These problems arrive on DART trains, and they stay here.
Highland Park and Farmers Branch have also approved special elections to decide their futures with DART. Irving is set to take up the issue tomorrow. Wednesday, several council members said they're in favor of public transit. However, Plano City officials have grown frustrated, pointing out that while the city contributed about $109 million to DART in 2023, only about $44 million was spent on services within city limits. They tell us ridership has declined and that DART hasn't done enough to make public transit appealing for residents.
We've worked for the last 6 years with DART, trying to come up with some solutions and really kind of come up with a better model of what it can be to Plano and actually all the member cities. And we've really struggled to be able to do that.
If this does pass in an election, city officials say after a full exit, they could look into contract services with DART. Plano could potentially rejoin the rail system like the Red or Silver Line. DART CEO warns that Plano's exit could mean service reductions across the system.
I think that it is hard to imagine that losing a Plano would not impact our revenues because the sales taxes collected in Plano are about $110 million a year.
One thing that was stressed over and over tonight is at the end of the day, this will depend on the voters. They will make the decision in May. In Plano, Aaron Jones, CBS News, Texas.